Hello everybody from Dubai International Airport, where we are finally, after 2 years, about to catch a flight to Singapore.
It's just insane. We're about to see one of our best friends who we used to see like every other month all around the world. But now it's been 2 years due to the pandemic. She's been stuck in Singapore. Everything has been so complicated, but now we've braved the whole VTL process and we should make it to Singapore tonight.
So excited. At check-in, they checked all our stuff like probably 15 times, and now we got them checked another 5 times. We are finally boarding.
It feels so surreal. So quiet. So entering Singapore is not easy nowadays, even if you go on one of the designated VTL flights that let you skip quarantine, because you need a bunch of documents. And one of the things we stupidly missed that we needed, because all our friends that have traveled to and from Singapore are Singaporean, they don't need this, is a VTP, which is a pass. You need to apply for at least 3 days before you go. But we stupidly booked our flights 2 days before we're supposed to go. So we're like, go take our COVID test. Literally 1 hour after taking the test, my memory goes back to, I remember someone getting rejected from entering Singapore, and I was like, how is that possible? We looked up all the restrictions, and there we saw the VTP. So we had to change our flight, which was a whole process in itself. We had to rebook a COVID test, take another one. We had to apply for the VTP, of course. We also had to get a special insurance. We had to fill out the pre-arrival form. But now we're on the plane. We're actually finally going, and I think it's gonna be worth it to see our friend.
We are Oskar and Dan, 2 Swedish boys who have been traveling together for the past 7 years.
Back in 2017, we were on our gap year after high school, and while volunteering in South Africa, we met this Singaporean girl named April Lynn.
After 2 weeks together in South Africa, we noticed we clicked really well, and when we came to Bangkok 2 months later, April Lynn decided to scoot up from Singapore to see us.
And so we started an almost semi-monthly tradition of meeting up somewhere around the world to travel together.
Do you like it?
No. It tastes like shit. It has a very bad smell. God, it smells like cow urine. Horse urine.
From South Korea and Taiwan to Denmark and Jordan, we traveled to 13 countries together before it all took a halt in 2020.
Singapore has had some of the strictest entry restrictions during the pandemic, and for us and April Lynn to meet anywhere in the world, of course, became practically impossible.
So here we were, 2 years later, about to finally be reunited again. We're about to land in Singapore. 2 years in the waiting.
I can't believe it. It just feels like coming home, even though we haven't really spent that much time in Singapore. Only like 3-day visits every time, but we've been here like, I don't know, maybe almost a dozen times. It's like time was paused and now life is resuming. Pretty nice and clear process they lay out here. Health declaration, which we've done, collect bags, leave the airport.
Get the hell out. So far it's very different from Thailand in the sense that in Thailand, as soon as you got off the flight, there was like a very clear line with people standing on the side saying like, this is where you're supposed to go, like kind of stuff. Here it's a lot more normal at this point. There aren't really people like guiding you or anything. It's your own responsibility to do everything correctly. Wow, I guess all that preparation really counted for something because immigration was super smooth.
It's crazy, it's so different from Thailand.
Like night and day.
Yeah, I mean, Singapore you'd think is more strict, like that's what I would have thought, but it was very chill. He just said hi, took our thumbprints, gave us this little thing telling us to book our test.
Because in Singapore you don't do the arrival test at the airport, but you have to do it yourself. Now let's get our bags and go see April Lynn.
So we were reflecting on how it feels to be back, and the difference now for me at least between November going to Thailand and coming here now is that it's been a lot of time, you know? A lot of stuff has changed in the world, and at this point, with so many countries opening up, it's starting to feel like a little bittersweet that this region is holding so tight onto their restrictions. It's almost like we're not really welcome here. We just tried our best to find a way to get in because we're desperate to see our friend, you know? You know, these type of restrictions after 2 years are impacting so many lives. And is it worth it anymore, you know?
Okay, we just got out of the car and we don't know exactly where to find April Lynn, but
It's so hot and so humid, the typical Southeast Asia feeling.
first, let's find her. This is great. I almost feel nervous, which, like, is not rational.
It's an
No, my neighbors will complain. The security keeps on coming to my house.
need to shut up. Oh, they keep coming to your house.
Yeah, because it's too noisy, my neighbors will complain.
You better say sorry. Why should I? Go to hell.
Okay, so it's the day after, and we are about to do our arrival test, which is an antigen test, which hopefully should come back pretty quickly. We have to isolate until we get the results.
Finding this was a lot easier than we thought. We just booked it last night when we landed. So now we do the test. It's 15 Singapore dollars per person. I got a spoiler of the results. I'm negative, and I think Oscar is too.
But we have to wait 2 hours, they said.
It's so sad to be in a Singaporean mall and not be able to enjoy it.
Okay, well, the results came while we were in the car. So I guess we could have technically waited like 5 minutes and we could have taken the train.
We got them, so we're free. We can go out immediately. So now we have a long list of things to do.
A long list of things to eat, mainly.
Yeah. Look at all the buns we have. Iggy also got one of these bowls. These lion mane mushroom buns.
Randa is a flavor,
Yeah.
and then lion meat is a dish.
But it's a mushroom, yeah?
Yeah, mushroom.
I'm gonna try the most premium dish for you, which is, again, lion mane mushroom, which I don't think we've ever tried. Oh, I understand. It's very meaty, the mushroom.
Yeah.
Wow, so good. All right,
It's
after
time.
that, it is time for Lee Ho tea. Let's see if they still have my favorite Singapore fruit tea, I think was the name. It's been a long time.
Wait, Dan, look.
Oh my God, there's a twist. They have oat milk nowadays, which they didn't have last time. So we might have to reconsider.
Oatly, we love seeing it. Oh my God, the bubbles are warm.
Yes,
You
they're
feel that?
fresh. If you didn't know, bubble tea is one of my favorite drinks in the world. It's hard to get good bubble tea, but this, I think, is gonna be good. It's much better than I even expected.
He's happy.
Lee Ho tea, you make me happy.
Iggy and April Lynn are so nice for showing us around today because they're really supposed to be working. They are working. April Lynn is currently on a call, ready to kill the market. So we're on our way to do our second COVID test of the day because we are actually going to Thailand with April Lynn in a few days.
2 tests in 1 day.
And it's pouring. How do you feel about the weather?
Not great.
We're taking the MRT, which is incredible here in Singapore. It connects the whole city, so you don't need cars, you don't need taxis. Stand up, Sally. I see her. Stand up, Sally.
What is this rain?
Oh no. April Lynn's like, so what? I can't wait for Phuket.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, April Lynn said it was like a really bad problem. I was like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's only done 3. But it was the worst.
And it's my turn now. Can't wait.
So since living for half a year in Korea in 2018, even though I don't really do much skincare now that I'm on Accutane, I just moisturize as much as I can. There's something so irresistible about Innisfree, even though it's not even like one of the better Korean brands, I think. Every time I see it, I just can't resist going in because it's so aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, we've literally just been walking around today, taking COVID tests, eating. We're waiting for April Lynn because she has a lot of work to do. So we're wandering around the mall, and soon we're gonna head to one of our other favorite places to eat in Singapore, Veganburg.
And finally, we made it to our dinner spot, Veganburg. We're finally here. Yay!
Oh wow, you're so hungry.
We just want to maximize.
This is our second meal.
They can eat. Always feel that like, oh, the tummy is coming out and all that. I mean, next time when you become 30, like 6 years later, you'll know.
I know. April, what did you say about how much food we took?
Like you've not ate for like 3 meals.
It's gonna be good.
This is the creamy shrooms burger.
Yeah, and then we have barbecue and tartar sauce. Enjoy. You want to expose our combo, is it?
There's a lot of influencers that they look very good superficially,
Yeah.
but they are very empty inside.
Yeah. I love how our videos always just turn into like what we eat in a day or just like a food vlog of a trip. But really all we do when we're in Singapore is hang out and eat. So it's a very accurate view of a fun time for us.
This is
So
not,
is
this
it-
not all, right?
No, that's
Hashtag ridiculous and more. Hashtag eat dishes.
Iggy's like amazed by the amount of food.
There's still one rice, and then there is still another noodle, and then there is the rojak.
Nice.
laksa.
Anything like laksa.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is the Penang laksa.
Do you guys have any friends we can invite to
Join the feast.
Ask all the rest of the people.
I feel like we're about to record a mukbang. We made a big mistake. We thought the portions would be much smaller, so we definitely over-ordered. So we're really getting to experience the mix of races and religions here right on this, what is this street? Herbert? Just some random street, is it? Waterloo. Yeah, so we're on Waterloo Street. We have a Chinese temple, Chinese Buddhist, we think, right next to a Hindu temple. What did she say? Well, look, guy.
The restaurant we wanted to go above all else is closed every Tuesday, and it is Tuesday.
What the hell, man? It's an awesome vegan sushi place. We're in like almost a vegan mall, so we'll definitely find a lot of options.
We realized that we're going to be going to Phuket in a few days. And it's going to be our first international flight together. And we've been to how many countries together? 13?
13, 14.
13, 14.
So it's you do the math. It's just doesn't go together. Next time on Oskar and Dan. Made it to Changi.
You need like 12-hour Thai massage.
We're just so excited.
Our first ever Milo.
I'm always the innocent child who has to put up with my parents fighting all the time.